I really cannot believe that I'm spilling my own tea. Oh my God. I resigned from my current job. I want to talk about the year 2024. I was thinking to myself, like, Lucy, are you really going to post this video? A friendship actually went sour the exact same time. I'm the first child, first daughter of an African home that is not a billionaire. Then obviously romantically as well, I shouldn't have gone on that trip, but I did go on that trip.
If you really think you're ready for something, don't you think God would have given it to you by now? And yes, it's a rhetorical question.
This is actually the kind of vlog that I never saw myself ever making. And I'm not even joking. This is that vlog that I told myself when I started social media, or maybe at some point when I started doing this internet stuff, I would never do, or I didn't ever see myself, like I would never get to this point. I feel it in my spirit to do so. Like I feel it in my spirit to actually start off the vlog like this. I haven't vlogged in a while. I think the last time I vlogged was in August when I went to Warsaw. I think that's the last vlog. If I'm not, then I'm so sorry. A lot has been going on that I cannot remember so many things that are happening. This is no rant. I just want to be a little bit more human. Let me let you guys in on a little bit, just a little bit, okay? I want to talk about the year 2024, my year 2024, because I feel like when the year started, it just came with a lot. In January, I had news, like, okay, I'm not going to say I had something. I'm going to be saying the things. So brace yourself. So in January, the feedback I got from my current workplace was not good. Because of that, my year didn't start off really well. So basically, my year didn't start off with good feedback from work for my year 2023. How it works if you're in the corporate space is you get this year-end reviews and all of that, right? Mine didn't start off well. That's just the truth. But one thing about me, and I always express in so many of my videos on this channel, is I will always pick myself back up from anything. And if something doesn't necessarily go my way, I see it as it paving way for something good and something beautiful in my life, right? Once you see things from that perspective, automatically your brain and your mindset start attracting more. That's just how it has been for me, especially in 2024. So my year started like that in January. Just imagine starting your year not getting a good review for the previous year from your workplace, and obviously that's not going to be good, especially when that's your main source of livelihood. In the midst of all of this, because I was trying to wrap my head around that, trying to see what I wanted for myself career-wise, like how I wanted the trajectory to go, if I wanted to go a certain way, which I've always been conflicted. Ever since I started this job back in 2021, this particular job, this particular company, and this role is pretty much a little bit different from the role I had before, which was a recruiter role. This is also still recruitment, but sourcing as well. I think I always said HR, but I wasn't really specific on which part of HR, because we have a lot of parts of HR if you don't know this. But I work in talent acquisition, so I am a recruiter, I am a sourcer. Prior to taking this job offer or moving over to this company like 3 years ago, I was full on a recruiter. I did sourcing, but it wasn't my primary job because the structure at the previous company I was in was quite different. But this new company, well, it's not new anymore. It's like 3 years. The structure is quite different. So they separate sources from recruiters. So I started primarily with sourcing and then transitioned later on into sourcing and recruitment in a way. I don't know why my heart is beating all of a sudden, because I feel like I'm putting myself out there. But anyway, as I went to close the door right now, I was thinking to myself, like, Lucy, are you really going to post this video? I want to post this video. And honestly, I pray that God gives me the strength. And if I post this video from this point moving forward, I feel like I'll feel more human and free when it comes to social media, but obviously with caution, because social media can be wild, and that's the reason why I've had the guard up all these years. Anyway, going back to my January, because we're in January still, I started my year with that. Then that made me start thinking about possibly progressing outside the company. Prior to this, yes, I had my doubts and my, my thoughts about if I should stay with the company or if I should, look externally. Obviously, everyone wants better comp. So I had a whole lot to think about. So comp was a factor before. Comp means compensation, by the way. I feel like that was also a factor before. It was enough for me to think outside the company, but like it wasn't hitting me that hard. I kind of saw the room and window to wiggle things around within the corporation, because I like to stay in one place as long as I believe in the movement and the culture of the firm, which is what I actually do believe with this particular firm. Like, I really love the particular firm I work for the best company in terms of culture that I've ever worked in. So I was looking externally, like I had the thoughts, not looking actively, but I had the thoughts because I needed to plan my year 2024. So I was kind of wrapping my head around that, and I was also dealing with stabilizing family as well, because I am the first of 4 siblings, being the first daughter, being the first child in an African home. Yeah, that's a lot of responsibility. I'm not from a wealthy background or a background that pretty much has everything handed to me, so that can already kind of paint the picture on what I'm talking about or where I'm coming from, right? That I always have to put on check. I always have to make sure that everybody's good. I have to make sure everything is good. So I have to arrange home, have to arrange myself here, I have to arrange my life as a whole, right? Before I had the conversation with my manager at the time about, you know, what my 2023 looked like, I was already kind of dealing with the family thing, you know, trying to arrange the year 2024, what I wanted to do back home, what everyone wanted to do, how things were going to be, basically. And then I tried to obviously, like, you know, catch myself and my emotions and not really fall into my old ways of addressing things that don't necessarily go my way. I caught it, I was figuring things out. Then a friendship actually went sour the exact same time. I don't even know what happened. Like, honestly, today I really don't know what happened with that situation. The funny thing is that the particular day I realized that the friendship had an issue, because prior to this I didn't think there was a problem with the friendship, although we've had our squabbles for years, but I didn't think there was a problem with the friendship, right? That particular day that I really even found out about this was because I wanted to visit the person. That's when I knew there was a problem. And one of the main reasons why I wanted to visit the person was we had not caught up because of the holidays and everything, and also a lot was going on in my head, my life as well. So I just thought, okay, you know what, let me pick this day, let me commit it to this person. I really wanted a whole day with that person at the time. I needed to prepare myself for that. Yes, I'd accepted everything that I was going through, but I was a bit scattered, and when I'm scattered, I take walks. I give you guys tips on the channel, so you know what I typically would do in certain situations. I took a long walk from my house to this person's house, maybe like 30-40 minutes walk. I thought as well, you know, walking to the person's house and speaking to them and everything, that would also make me distressed. Stupid. I was trying to just, you know, okay, let me go to my friend, let me talk to my friend, let me catch my friend up on pretty much everything that has been going on with me, and let me know how they did for the holidays as well, because we didn't spend holidays together. You guys know I spent with Fatim, so it was just me and Fatim the entire holiday season. And honestly, I was so busy and a lot was going on in my life that December that if Fatim didn't plan things, honestly, that's why I'm always so grateful for that girl, because honestly, sometimes I'm so busy I can't get a lot of things done. I'll put my mind in several places. So she planned Christmas and that went well. You guys saw the vlog, like it went well. Because I had not caught up with this person, like the person that our friendship went sour. So I thought, okay, this day I'll just, you know, let's officially start the year. Since the year is starting with Glasgow, I'll catch up with them, also give them their present, because I had not met up with them to give them their present for Christmas and everything. So I wanted to give them their gift and, you know, we'll chat, kind of do the whole day together. That's the idea I had in my head. But obviously that didn't happen, because that was the exact moment I knew that we had a problem with the friendship. Initially, I had messaged them back and I was like, oh, what's the issue and stuff, and then the person has said to me, like, I think the person said, I can't remember because honestly it's so long ago now to me, somewhere in the back of my head, but because I'm recapping the year, that's why I have to dig this up. I've not even had to speak about this for almost the whole year now. And then the person has said, oh no, there's no issue, but obviously I could tell there's an issue. And I honestly, because of the past situations we've had and how things went, I knew that it was an issue for a fact, but I was not just ready to add that on top of what I am facing. Do you get what I mean? Like, it was just not the right time for me to add that. So I was like, okay, you know what, I'm not dealing with this right now. So I just let it go. We didn't end up seeing. I just went home, and that was honestly the last time I ever spoke to that person, like that day in January. But anyway, love them still, care about them still, and that was actually so painful. Honestly, I wasn't even gonna lie, I cried my eyes out because genuinely, like, it was a situation where I didn't expect, you know. So I really kind of sobbed and stuff and dealt with it and went over it. But anyway, it was a painful situation, but my year started with And then I traveled in February. I went to Paris. It was okay. I shouldn't have gone on that trip, but I did go on that trip. My birthday came around. I had an arrangement for where I wanted to go, but because a lot of things were happening in my life, so I was still trying to figure out, balance out, like, you know, job, and which is important to me. That's a huge chunk of my life. I was a bit shaky on what I wanted to do, but thankfully I had somebody in my life that really, really loves me so much. You know, she planned something.
Oh, oh my god. Oh, babe. Come and give me a hug. Oh, thank you so much. Oh my god, babe, I love you so much.
We went to Cyprus. It was a really good time. Honestly, my goal for my birthday for 2024 was just to be genuinely happy, and I indeed was genuinely happy. When I turned this new age, I feel like everything just went whoop. Emotionally, mentally, it was like stepping into this new chapter of my life kind of opened up a whole different aspect, mindset, life, everything. So immediately I touched down Budapest, I feel like everything just went to shit. I was having a lot of blocks with career, my 9 to 5, my corporate job. I still needed to figure things out. I really was not happy at the point that I was at that time. But luckily the manager I had at the time, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, he did help me a lot, conversations, but at the same time I was struggling to kind of figure out what was going to happen to me moving forward, or what was going to happen to my career and my dream moving forward. So that was giving me a lot of headache. I just had a breakthrough with that 2 months ago. We're in October, so in August, right? I was having conflict with my siblings. Like I said, full transparency, not all my siblings, but like one of my siblings. Then obviously romantically as well, I feel like the day I get to sit to talk about my personal dating life, just know just know it's gonna be a video that everybody would want to watch. But anyway, everything was going downhill, literally on the floor. Like when I tell you on the floor, it was a mess. I had a lot of mental breakdowns. I had a lot of days where like my shoulders were down and I was sleeping on this couch. By the way, I changed this couch also in May. No. Actually, I had not changed this couch. It was my old couch. So I was always here with my shoulders down. I was basically breezing through life. I had to go to the office. Mind you, I still had to work while I still struggled with the job. We're on hybrid, so 4 times a week in the office and 1 time from home. So I have to completely put on makeup, wear my outfit, just kind of put myself together and still show up at work, and also still try my best to keep up with appearances on social media. The platform that actually suffered the most for me this year is Instagram, and I feel at this point I'm shadow banned on Instagram. My Instagram is completely dead. YouTube, I was just trying my best to make sure that I don't fall into that where I'm not posting, and if you don't post, it'll start to go. You'll watch it like go down, like right before your eyes, it'll be buried. So I had to make sure that, okay, yeah, Instagram is already suffering and everything is going bad on Instagram. Like I could see my numbers, I could see my engagement, impressions, I could see everything cool. But YouTube, I had to try my best because that's also a source of income for me. So I'm already struggling in my 9 to 5. I cannot just be, you know, it was too much. So while I'm dealing with my emotions, dealing with the life struggles, family, relationship, corporate life, friendship, everything, I have to put it together to show up in all these areas of my life, which can be a lot, which is a lot. It toll on me mentally, but I have to. I don't have a choice. Like I said, I am the first child, first daughter of an African home that is not a billionaire, multi-millionaire home. So I don't have the luxury to be wallowing in, you know, I can't do that. And I thank God for Fatim because most of the times she has to come here and stay with me. That chick, I don't know. I really don't know. I don't even know what I would do without her because she had to come here most times, cook, make sure I eat, make sure I get things done. She had to be here, okay? Sis had to be here. I'm not used to that. I'm not a friendship type of person. I've said that on the channel before, and I didn't used to be a friendship type of person. So I'm not really accustomed to all these, you know, togetherness. I love my friends the way I love them, but the dynamic I've had with friendships prior to meeting Fatim is quite different. It's not like I actually haven't met somebody who tried to show me another side of friendship. It's like I'm a very, I don't know how to put it, my kind of person. I can't just be accustomed to what you want me to be accustomed to. You have to show me relevant, then I will naturally flow into that, right? I need to feel good about what you're trying to introduce me to before I actually fully come to that point or agree with you or naturally fall into that, right? With Fatim, it just came smooth. She didn't even have to tell me what she wanted from our friendship. We didn't even have a friendship conversation. We became friends and we became very good friends. Now we're best friends. And I feel like that's just like the natural flow of things, which I really appreciate. Yeah, so she had to come here and stay with me for a long time. And sometimes when she calls me, I don't pick up, she shows up. And she'll show up with food, she'll show up with a drink, she'll show up with something. When I just see her, I just know, and I'm at peace that I'm not alone. So let's say in the middle, so from May up until like June, July. So in that middle, like, or end of April to like July, beginning of July, that was typically the way it was. But then slowly, actually, from like June, middle of June, end of June, I was way better. Like I picked myself back up. One day I just got up and I was like, okay, you know what? I can't keep sobbing and wallowing in all these things. I need to get my life together, which I always do. Yes, you can dwell in it, but don't dwell on it for too long. That's what I always say, and that's what I do. I decided to like revamp my space, to start like clearing my head and actually strategizing and getting my life together. First thing I did was, you know, change the couch, made my space different, you know, made it a lot more brighter, because I had a gray couch before. It was a dark gray couch. Changed a lot of things around. I changed the setup of my house. So sometimes you don't necessarily have to move out from that space or that scenario, although sometimes it does really help, but you could just revamp or redo what you have right now. So I just redid the entire thing, moved things around. This shelf you see, and also my perfume thing, was in my bedroom. I brought it here so that when I walk in, I have something that makes me happy. You guys know fragrances make me happy. I went back to the board trying to see what I could switch around, what I could do different, put my money right, put my head right, put my life right in terms of career. Okay, what do I want to do next? And then I was like, okay, you know what? I need to start looking externally, because I feel like internally has run its course. How do you say that? Yeah. Can't speak. I put like goals for me financially that I wanted to target at the end of July. I put a 1 month financial goal that I wanted to hit. I hit that number even before July ended, and even exceeded it actually, because I was focused. After I'd wallowed and cried and everything, when I put a number, I focused on that. In terms of work, I started emotionally detaching from my current workplace, which I'm still currently working in as of now, but my notice is in and I still have just a week and a half left, which I'm going to talk about. But a lot of big changes within that space started happening. I mean, within work. And then it was further confirming that, yeah, it was time for me to move. Going back to January, the reason why that year started like that was because I feel like God was trying to tell me that the time is right for me to move. Like it was time for me to stretch out of my comfort zone, because to be honest with you, this job was my comfort zone, you know, and let's step out of that. And even me looking externally or thinking about the idea of external prior to January wasn't really a thing, because I was like, I love this company. I love the culture. I love the drive. I love the goal. I love what they stand for. I love everything. Like when I discuss with people about what I do and where I work, I love the conversations that I have. Eventually, I got to realize that that's not all. That's not my all in all. That's not what God wants for me. I remember having this conversation with myself. Like I openly, verbally said it out, and I was like, God, okay, if this is not what you want for me, then what do you want for me? In Hungary, especially when we moved into the year, which is something that I actually missed out. We have a lot of immigration changes in Hungary right now, so it's a lot more difficult to get permits, visas, everything. So things are different. Rules are strict. Companies are not really looking into sponsoring immigrants anymore. They're not looking into handling your visa situation or like sponsoring you to stay in a country and everything. So I'm like, okay, I get that this is not where I'm supposed to be. My conversation to God, how is it going to happen? The immigration was actually even closed earlier in the year in Hungary. So I think from December up until March, early March, they were completely closed, not accepting new cases. And I know definitely when they come back open, they will have like an inflow of cases, and it'll be difficult, which it has been difficult for a lot of people. Even changing right now is not smart. Like from a TA perspective, it's not smart. So I'm like, okay, if I want to look externally, you're saying externally is where it's at for me. me moving forward for the year 2024. How am I going to get it done? I just put it out there, but I still keyed into the word, and I was like, okay, you know what? I know this is gonna happen for me, and it will happen for me, okay? And if God wants it to happen, it will happen in his own way, in his own time, in his own fashion. Like, I don't have to worry about it. All I need to do is put in my effort and put in the bit that I can and I'm supposed to, and let him do his work. I think, let me now talk about social media. I've been feeling in my mind or in my head or in my heart that I really need a difference with my social media platforms. And don't get me wrong, I love self-development, self-improvement, self-motivation, all of that. I love that. I've always wanted it in my heart to expand beyond that. So I want more of a human aspect to my channels, to my platform. Lifestyle, but I want to also talk about me. I want you guys to grow with me. I want you to come along different journeys and phases with me. I don't want to be scared, but I have to be cautious about bringing people into my life and my personal space. I just want a different direction to my channel. For the entire year, honestly, this is one thing I've been working on. Like, I want a different aspect. I love the videos I make, don't get me wrong, and I'm never going to stop that. I want to expand beyond that. I'm not really sure exactly how I'm going to do it, even up until now that I'm talking to you, but I know I want to do that. Instagram was completely sleep. It's still sleeping to today. I've just gone in and like done some cleanups, like removed some pictures and stuff that no longer aligns with me, and I want a different look to my Instagram. The only thing that is different is in the beginning of the year, my old TikTok was the first TikTok I ever had when TikTok first came into earth. But I wanted to do something completely different as well, and I had to close my old TikTok. I opened a whole new TikTok. Initially, I'm like, okay, you know what, I want to do fragrances. I want to talk about things that I like, things that I do. I also want to share, like, you know, items I buy, lifestyle stuff. Lifestyle, fashion, everything. I want to do everything at this point, a mix of everything. So I started off with that, and when I tell you I opened that TikTok in March, I wasn't really consistent because I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do for short form content on a different platform. So that old page didn't really do well. It was a joke to me. It's hard to grow on social media. We know it's really hard. We know consistency plays a huge role. You also know that, yeah, people can like you one day and not like you tomorrow. You could be doing so well in one platform, and another platform you be completely in the mud, and which is the anxiety I had starting a new TikTok. But I did it anyway. I was like, anyhow, I don't even care if I have 5,000 people. I want to share what I want to share, how I like to share it. When I tell you that page is currently almost at 40K, I started posting on it consistently in August. And yes, I opened the page in March, but I really didn't, because like I said, I already told you guys what my January looked like. Up until June, July, I could barely get off my couch. So I wasn't able to put in the way I wanted to put in. I went to Frankfurt first, solo trip, Warsaw solo trip. This was me getting myself back into the groove of things. I started posting consistently on that trip in Warsaw. That trip, I made a lot of videos, like from fragrance videos to me just talking, me just speaking my mind, walking on the streets of Warsaw, telling you my experience, and I felt so free. And when I tell you, people resonated with me, and these are videos that majority of them I'm not even wearing makeup, I'm not even as prepared as I usually would be for content. My first video that I made in Warsaw was Start Over.
I've been hearing this voice in my head over and over again in the past couple of days. It's been saying the same thing. Start over. Start over. And I'm telling you, I don't know who you are. Start over. You're not too old. It's not too late. Your time has not run out. You're not going to fail again. Just start over.
That was a thing in my head, you know, start over. It doesn't matter what time, doesn't matter what you think. So me started TikTok at that time as well, newly. I'd posted a couple of videos prior to that, but I wasn't serious. It was like sprinkle of videos here and there. From that point, things just went up for my TikTok, but I still need to figure out how I want to go about YouTube. I think my YouTube needs a rebrand. One of the biggest things that have happened so far, like I've already touched on a little bit and you already have an idea. Sometime in August, I reconnected on LinkedIn. I'm on LinkedIn, and LinkedIn is a platform that is a whole different Lucy. Obviously, I'm on LinkedIn because I have a 9-to-5. I am a corporate girly. So I had reconnected with a colleague of mine that we worked together briefly at my old company 4 years ago. She moved on to a new company. I knew when she moved because she moved like a month or two before I moved from that company. She posted something on LinkedIn. We got talking. When I tell you, I got an offer from her company. When something comes smoothly in the way that it comes, it's mine. I know something that's mine when I see it. And this one, from the moment we got on that first call, like she called my number like this, like we're talking on the phone that Friday, I remember from that day I was like, yep, God has done it. But I'm like, I'm going to wait for the testimony. This is my job, this is my role. The only thing that I probably would have been iffy, or that I was iffy, not probably, would be, okay, what would be the offer, what would be the comp, is it something I like? But at the back of my head, I already knew that if God is giving me this job, he's giving me the full package. So why do I need to worry about what the comp will be? Because the comp will be something that I'd like. And yes, darling, it was. And just like that, I accepted the offer. I resigned from my current job, which I'm still working because I had to do my notice. This is my last week. When I tell you God works in ways man cannot understand. Beginning of the year, my year started with both from this current job, me questioning myself in different ways. And by the way, every concern I had about getting a new job externally, what was keeping me, holding me back from leaving this current place earlier, last year even, they offered it to me like it was nothing. Like it was nothing. Like, this video is already getting so long and I apologize. And from that point, from August till now, it's not been all smooth still. I have a couple of things I'm dealing with back home right now. That's very, very, very sensitive, but I'm fine. I know that what God has started in my life, he's going to finish. He's not going to leave me hanging. I know for a fact that I'm at this point with everything I have on my plate for a reason. Life has been lifing from the beginning of January, but it all ends in praise. It will end in praise. God has been so good to me. God has been so faithful to me. He has showed up for me in ways that I didn't even think was possible. I will be much more transparent. Even on my last day, I feel like I'm gonna vlog like my last day at my current job. Maybe I'm gonna tell you guys where I work as well. Maybe I'll tell you guys where I work. But obviously when I'm, dropping my badge, I'll let you guys know. I hope the transparency does not put me in trouble. One thing I promised myself getting into this internet world, I don't want any problems, I don't want any trouble, I don't want anything that is going to put me in a situation where I get to regret certain things. I'm going to try as much as possible to be as careful and protect myself as much as I can protect myself. Let's get into the vlog. Like I said, today's Friday. Let me take off these glasses because I feel like, oh, you can now see my face. October 11th, it's a good afternoon in Budapest. I'm so sorry, throughout this video you might have heard a lot of noise. I actually thought I closed this window. Beginning of this video, I thought I actually closed the door. I opened it. I had a meeting earlier today with my team. I think this is my last team meeting with them actually, and it went really well. Well, as it should go, normal. Just a couple of updates before I actually officially do this vlog style. My blinds here to my right here, this was down, like it got stuck for about 2-3 weeks, so I had to call my landlord, so the owner of my apartment, to send someone to check on it, and he did, and they fixed it like not so long ago, right before I started filming. I haven't had anything to eat today. The girl is so hungry, but I did make jollof rice 2 days ago. I made jollof rice. Yesterday I made banana bread, so I'm going to eat a little piece of that banana bread right now. I'll charge my camera because I see that it's left on 1 bar because I've been speaking for hours. Then I'll try to see what else is left at work for me to do. I really don't have much to do because obviously I'm leaving, so there's really not a lot to do. I've kind of given my hand over to who will cover up some things, which is pretty much not a lot. I try my best to clear everything I had on my desk before I left, just like a few things that I honestly couldn't handle, not because I didn't want to handle it. Then I gave it to another colleague of mine. So I'm going to finish up with that while I let this camera charge and I eat a piece of my banana bread. But when we're about to eat the jollof rice, I will show you guys. By the way, let me also just quickly do this. Oh God, my eyes look tired. These are my fall nails that I did 2 days ago as well. Mercy does a good job all the time. The shape is perfect, the color is perfect. Honestly, I don't do things like this. Like, if you know me, you know that I don't experiment with colors. I'm a French girl, but it's fall, and like I said, we're changing things around, and I want to be more fluid. I want to, be more outspoken. I want to be more out there. I'm gonna try my best to be more out there, chatting with you guys as well. So I'm changing up my style a little bit as well. You transition with me because we're going to go through a full transition. I have candles lit in my apartment right now. This hair is so good. This is the hair from OMG Hair. I love it so much. I'm going to speak about wigs, my wigs videos. Like, I'm going to speak about that later. But right now, I'm tired of talking. My throat is dry. I almost want to choke. So let me go water down this, do some work, speak to my sister because she's calling me again, and then we'll talk later. I'm using my smaller camera right now because the one I was using earlier is my bigger camera. I have the 16mm lens with that one, the Sigma 16mm lens. I want to start using that lens a lot more. I don't know why I bought it if I wouldn't use it. So I'm going to be using that. I'm going to be using that camera to vlog. I picked up this because that one is charging because you guys know I was blabbing for 2 hours. Now I'm about to eat. I'm eating the banana bread first. I'm going to be honest with you about this banana bread. It's not my best. I was struggling so much yesterday for some reason to bake simple banana bread. I don't even know why and how. I messed up the first batch. I don't know where my head was at. For banana bread, I had to make the second batch. That's what I'm eating right now. Still good, but still not my best work yet for banana bread. So I'm going to make another one later. When this banana that I got, when it's already overripe, then I'll make another one and make sure that I get it right the way I like it and the way I usually get it done. And now let's eat jollof rice and plantain because your girl is hungry, especially after all that talking. I need to eat. I need to eat. Okay, this is good. But for some reason, I feel like this is dark. Wait, is it better like this? Maybe, but I feel like with this, it's a bit too bright. 30? Maybe 30 is good. But I have my food right in front of me and I'm seated like this the getaway because this is how I truly love to eat. I barely use my dining. I don't know if I'm the only one that's like this. I only use my dining if it's like a lot of food I'm eating with someone. That or, you know, I don't know. But I actually barely use my dining. I love to use my coffee table, which is very ghetto. I live alone. I don't care. And I also like to watch something while I'm eating, and I can't see the TV from where my dining is set up, and I don't want to use my phone to eat, you know? Let me quickly show you guys what I'm eating. So you see the jollof rice bowl that I have, and when I tell you your girl can cook, that there are a lot of things I can't do. But you see food, and let's also not stretch it though. As long as it's something that you would eat, you would digest, you would love, you would say you actually love, I can throw it down. I'm not a chef, but I'll throw it down. Even if it's something I haven't tried before, give me a recipe. I might not get it the first time or the second time, but that third time. So this is the jollof rice, plantain, some fish, beef, and then I have some sparkling wine. This is not the right glass for it, but who cares?
Hey y'all, so we just touched down in the I forgot the shoes, y'all, so now I have to go shopping. Boots. And I'm like, why? How did I forget this? Like how? I'm a little frustrated. I'm going to jug juice, give me a avocado and a green juice, and then I'm coming home to sleep.
I be in the streets on 10 when I'm out. Oh man, I'm hot.
I'm taking a walk. I just want to walk a little bit. I'm going to a mall called Mammoth. I need to check for a pencil, a lip liner. I saw there's a dupe for NYX's cold brew. I've been following it up. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. There's this girl on TikTok that's been trying to find a dupe for the original NYX's cold brew lip liner. The original cold brew was reformulated and it sucks. So she found this one that is from Rimmel and it is called Brownie Pie. They have it here. She said she found it really difficult to find it where she is in Mexico. In Budapest we have Rimmel everywhere, so I just want to go and see if I could find it and use the opportunity to just walk around town because I've been indoor all week and I've had one hell of a week, so it will make sense for me to just take a walk. I don't even know what way I'm going to take right now. Actually, maybe I should go this way. I showed you guys earlier when I was getting ready. I was really vibing out. I'm in such a good mood, good spirits. Not that anything different from what I told you guys happened in my life or is happening right now. I'm just grateful, okay? I'm just grateful. I'm just appreciative of God's work in my life. And today, I'm stepping out, okay?
Like the wind, you're like a butterfly, need to be seen. You always need to fly, you always leave. Never tell me where. You need the wind, the wind. It always takes you there. Always the same routine in the morning. You always leave me without a warning. Without you here, babe, I'm feeling lonely. Come on and calm down my body, baby. I need your healing now, so don't leave. Spare me this feeling now, but it's okay now, as long as you're here. As long as I know you fly back to me, but it's okay now.
I didn't want to talk all through the time I was here. But you guys, I came here I think a week and a half ago and the selection was way different. Look at this. This is so cute, right? It is so cute. And this one is Cafe Sweets Cafe Gourmand. Cafe Gourmand is by Trilogy. And dancing with a string. Okay, I need to go. Oh, my battery is dying. You guys, I'm back home. I hope I'm able to at least record a few seconds because the girl's tired. That walk drained me and I'm not even joking. And you guys saw when I went to Half Price, when I went to get the candles, and yes, I got a bunch of candles that I'm absolutely obsessed with. Unfortunately, I wouldn't be able to show you guys because my battery is literally dying. Like, I can see the thing. But that was such a good walk. It is currently 7 p.m. I'm going to whip myself something little to eat. I'm not hungry, so I'll probably just snack on something and have a drink, watch TV and go to bed because sis, I'm tired, okay? I'm so tired. Let me see if I can show you guys just one of it. Because if you're in Budapest, or honestly I feel like you can find these in everywhere because I know they have them at Target. You'll see this. It's called the Ivy Botanics Candles.co pumpkin and almond. When I tell you this is, oh my god, this is so good. You guys, this is so good. If you're in Budapest, they sell these at Half Price. They are literally, well, it's not that cheap, but they're so good. I got like 6 of this. When I tell you, I got a lot of these. I have a big bag for a reason. Like, they had to pack them in 2s. Literally my favorite candles of all time. These are so good. They smell so creamy. They smell like cookies, but it's pumpkin and almond. It's so creamy, so milky, and I am in my vanilla phase right now. These are mind-blowing. So I'm just going to set these up, actually light a few, so that my apartment can smell like this, because if my apartment smells like this all day, I'll be good. Good morning, you guys. Good morning. How was your night? If you actually, well, no, I was about to say something stupid, forgetting that you'd be watching the vlog all at once and you're not literally transitioning into a new day with me. But it is Saturday morning, 10
36, October 12. For some reason, I don't know, I just had a lot of anxiety when I woke up, which is very strange, okay? I feel like it was my thought that I slept with. I woke up, the first thing I did was speak to my mom because I saw missed calls from her, which is scary. So I just called her and then I spoke to her. And I don't know if I'm the only one, but at this phase of my life or at this time of my life, like, I don't joke with calls from home. Like, normally I don't because I have to, and family is important, right? But as our parents get older, things are changing. I just feel like my thoughts, has been transforming. Like, I take it seriously, like 2 times 3 times more seriously than I did previously. So every call, every message, I'm there. When I wake up with a missed call from my mom, I'm not getting to it when I get to it. I'm getting to it immediately, I talked to my mom and then I also prayed, open the blinds. That was when I had to pick up my camera and open the blinds. Now I'm just chilling. I need to stand up, brush my teeth, because it's literally like, I love that I slept in because it's Saturday. I have no business waking up early like I normally would on a weekday, obviously because of work and life and stuff. But I really don't have anything planned for today. I wanted to work out, but I didn't wake up on time because on Saturday going to the gym late is preparing yourself for failure. That's just the truth, because it's going to be packed, especially the gym that I go to. But I think I will go to the gym. Maybe I will actually. And yes, I slept with my wig. I slept with my wig yesterday because honestly, I just feel like having length on my head. Because when I tell you that I was bald, like, I actually shaved everything bald. Like, it was just skin and head. But right now, my hair has grown so much. It has grown so much that it can actually be braided. But I saw something on TikTok that literally shook me. Well, it didn't shake me. It is something that I've known, but just hearing it as I open TikTok is probably God's message to me for today. I'll play it for you guys. This is the creator. I'm just gonna.
If you truly think that you're ready for something, don't you think that the Lord would have given it to you by now?
I'll play that again.
If you truly think that you're ready for something, don't you think that the Lord would have given it to you by now?
I keep playing that because, girl, if that isn't the truth, tell me what is. Because if you really think you're ready for something, don't you think God would have given it to you by now? And yes, it's a rhetorical question. We pray for something so much, so bad. We want something so much, so bad, forgetting our readiness to handle the thing when we get it. I've said this a lot of times, even one time on TikTok, like many months ago when I just opened this TikTok, I had mentioned something. For those people that talk about how they want genuine relationships, like romantic relationships or healthy relationships, those people that say things like, oh, I'm just waiting for my right person, I want my right person, I want my person, right? Using relationship as an example because that's what I used in that video like many months ago. I said in that video, if you see a healthy relationship or a healthy person or a good person, would you recognize it? If you have a healthy relationship right now, would you be able to sustain it? Would you be able to keep it? Would you be able to do well with it? I think a lot of people crave things, set goals, pray for things, want things, but also forget the most important aspect of actually getting the things that they pray for. You're forgetting that you need the grace, you need the strength, you need the wisdom to be able to keep those things. So while you pray for something, you need to prepare for that thing. And people forget that part, myself included, because we want, and that's what we make the main goal and the main focus. But then we forget that we need to also be able to sustain and keep those things. And to be able to sustain and keep those things, you need certain abilities, you need certain strength, you need certain skills. Pray for those skills. Prepare yourself for that result or for that outcome. Let's not get all preachy, but that's it. Like, that's what it is. This is not even being preachy, to be honest. It's because I'm not even talking about God right now. I'm just talking about you. That's why self-development is a thing that I absolutely love. You attract what you are. Work on yourself to be able to keep that thing, to make that thing flourish, to be able to advance the thing, like to be able to nurture the thing. You don't have the ability to nurture that thing. Why do you think you deserve to have that thing? Do you get what I mean? I think I'm actually going to make a video on TikTok today about the same thing again. But yeah, I'm gonna soon get up. I'm gonna give myself until 11. Actually, I need to check some emails. I'll probably just take a shower from there because it's already midday at this point. So yeah,
I just finished brushing my teeth and I'm just gonna take a quick shower, but I want to show you guys my holy grail product of all time and also a new ad. Now, I don't know if I've ever spoken to you guys about this. My bottle is jacked up for a reason, but this is the L'Occitane shower oil, the almond one. I think this is viral, but I've been using this for years. This is my holy grail. I usually get the refill. I don't know if people know this, but you could buy this. So you could buy your first bottle, but then continuously you just get the refill and then fill up the bottle, which is cheaper. I don't know if they do it everywhere. I'm not sure, but they do it in Hungary, and this is what I've been doing for a very, very long time. I'm about to fill this up. I want to show you guys my new holy grail shower gel from Ole. This is my baby. I buy this in a pack. I think it's a set of four, right? Or 6? No, it's 4. It's 4, and I think it's for like $30 on Amazon, and they ship to me. And this smells so good. I'm almost out. I think I'm going to use the last bit of this one, and this is my last bottle, so I really need to place an order this week so I receive it right on time. The main reason I wanted to talk to you guys are these are the reason why I wanted to pull up my camera and actually speak in this bathroom right now. The EOS body lotions have been going viral. I have my take on this. The pros of this lotion, in my opinion, my humble opinion, is they smell nice, especially this one. This is the most viral one, and people love these lotions. Yeah, it does smell like vanilla, cashmere, whatever. Yeah, the pro is they smell nice. They smell really good. I love the fragrance in them. They actually smell true to what they say they are. So vanilla, yes. Strawberry, yes. Fresh and cozy. So that's 3 I have. Do they moisturize your skin though? That's questionable. I have dry skin. I'm very particular about lotions, obviously, that I put on my skin because I need my skin to be moisturized. And these, they do an okay job. So if you want something to smell nice, you can use these. But you cannot use these without oils. You can't use this without an oil. I don't know why people are not saying this, but you can't use this alone. I personally cannot use this alone because I have dry skin, and this definitely doesn't work for my skin. It is not moisturizing, but they smell good. Maybe at night you can use it without an oil because you're not going anywhere, and it's okay for you to look ashy to bed, which I personally don't like to. But they smell nice, but they're not moisturizing. They're not for dry skin. Everyone loves this one and raves about this one. I think it's okay, and it's not my favorite from the line. From all 3, this is my number 3. My number 1 is the strawberry. The strawberry one is actually my favorite one in terms of best smelling amongst this ones. Like, it smells really good. That one smells okay. It smells like vanilla cashmere, as it should smell, but there's just something a bit too, I don't like it. I don't like that one. Let's not talk about that. But my favorite one is the strawberry one, and then followed by the fresh and cozy. My out of the shower fragrance has been Go Fruity from Zara. This will evaporate from your clothes if you spray it on your clothes, but on your skin it lasts a bit longer, and it's a good layering base for your fragrances. I'm almost out of this, but I really love this. And by the way, this is a dupe for Burberry Haar, the pink bottle. The best layering combo, Go Fruity and this strawberry fragrance. Don't say I didn't put you onto anything. I'm just going to fill up my shower oil right now. I literally just did like this. Like, put it on. Oh wait, why does this feel like this is okay? No, it's going to, because I was thinking it was going to be more. Yeah, you see, this is how I fill it up. Oh my god, my battery is on 1%. Let me put this up a little bit. You guys, it's not immediately after because obviously I did a little bit of a beat. I didn't have foundation on, or I don't have foundation on. It's literally what's it called, tinted moisturizer from Nude Stick. And I'll be honest, this is not really black girl friendly. I mix it a little. I don't mix it, but I use my foundation brush to kind of blend it out. And I took some Instagram pictures. I'm very hungry because right now it is past 2 or 3 p.m. So I need to eat something and relax for the rest of the day. I need to start editing this vlog because you guys know I did the long piece you already watched, the long intro or the beginning of the video. I need to edit that part. I need to start editing it because it's like an hour something footage and that's going to take me a while. I'm a little bit cranky and I think it's because I'm hungry. I haven't had nothing to eat today. Like I have not even drank tea. That's how serious it is. So I need to go ahead and officially, well, I've started my day. Wait, let me pause this. I already started my day, but I need to go ahead and officially like start my day for me. Relax, eat, all of that. Oh, I haven't sprayed my scent for today, and that is essential for me. Yeah, let me place you guys right here. Stay here while I try to figure it out. This jacket top, sports top jacket, whatever it's called, is from Shein. It's the popular glow mode and it has the hand stuff, I don't know, the finger stuff. It's really, really comfortable. If you're wondering what size I have it in a size small. It also comes with pockets as well. Really, really comfortable, and it's also really stretchy as well. So I have it in a size small. I have this in 2 colors. I really, really love these because they're so comfortable. Really, really so comfortable. So today's scent, you saw me spray this yesterday and I feel like I am abusing this at this point. I only got it in PR about 2 weeks ago from Orientica. This is an exclusive release that is in collaboration with Dania. I can't really remember her last name. It is amazing. Honestly, really want another bottle. Like I want a backup bottle. I'm gonna go ahead and plug this camera so that it charges. Then I'm also going to make something to eat, maybe order something. Honestly, I'm not in the mood to cook. Start editing this vlog that you're watching and then just relax. I need to slow down and relax for the day, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, you guys, I almost forgot, not like I almost forgot, I actually forgot to let you guys know when my food came, because it's actually almost 6 p.m. right now. I had to order food from the African store, African place, and I got abacha. I can't tilt it more so that I don't spill it, but yeah, I got abacha and I'm eating that right now and watching this show on Netflix called The Frog. No, The Frog. I actually thought it was a frog all along. Actually, it's the frog. It's a South Korean show. I'm just going to enjoy my meal. This is so good. I'm going to enjoy my meal. And I posted the pictures that I took today on Instagram. I don't think I'm going to do anything else, but if I do, I'll let you guys know. I usually use a makeup wipe, and this one is from a brand called Isana. I'm actually so tired, but I just know that I have to do what I have to do. I usually use the Neutrogena makeup wipes, but I ran out of that, and in Budapest they only sell it at one store. That's very, it's not far from me. I'm just very lazy, but I always use my micellar water with a face wipe. I'm gonna go in with the L'Oreal. This is the Bright Reveal Spot Fading Serum and Cleanser, and I've been using this for a couple of months now. I absolutely love it. I also have the vitamin C one from the same brand and the same line. It's the vitamin C and salicylic acid wash. I alternate them. I always double cleanse, especially when I wore makeup, because I just don't like makeup on my skin. I'm going in with the Pixie Clarity Tonic, and this is their salicylic acid and probiotics. toner. So the only thing I'm going to go in with right now is a Costa Baja hyaluronic acid cream. Another thing I like to do is after I go in with a cotton pad, I also go in with the toner on my face. Honestly, there's nothing else to show. I'm just going to put the Costa Baja hyaluronic cream that I talked about, and that's it. I honestly shouldn't be watching this. I really should not be watching this.
I hope we can actually sell that damn motel. Want a drink? No, I gotta go to work. Now? Yeah, they're short a person tonight, so I said I would.
January of 2023. I normally to buy a property 6 months, maximum 8 months. It shouldn't really be that
I just wanted to hop in here and end the vlog because I realized that I didn't properly finish off. It's many days later. Last time you guys saw me, I think was Saturday or Sunday. Yeah, I think it was Sunday, like when I listened into church, and then the rest of the Sunday just went chill. There was nothing happening spectacular in my life, and that's the reason why I did not vlog it. And obviously I rolled it in the week, and now it's midweek. I realized when I was editing the vlog that we don't have an ending or a closing. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what your genuine feedback is about the video and about me changing things around, especially on my YouTube, being more transparent. Do you guys want that? Do you like that? It might seem little to some of you, but it's really a big deal, like a huge deal for me. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. Follow me on my social media platforms, Instagram, TikTok. I'm going to have them linked below. If you want to see other aspects of my life, I highly recommend that you do so. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, for watching this vlog. I know it's really long, especially my update in the beginning, but I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was worth something because I just wanted it to be as detailed as possible. Now I'm going to see you guys in my next one. Bye.
Those of you that are listening in your car, at your job, you at home, I don't care where you at. Turn this up right now, because we're about to go in. Hey, step it